what's good, bros? Welcome back to another episode of Bro Logic, where we break down the biggest moments in sports, life, and everything in between. I'm your host, Mike, and today, man, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what just happened. We're talking about Vanderbilt. Yes, you heard me right. Vanderbilt knocking off Alabama. This is one of those moments where you just sit there speechless thinking, did that really happen? Well, bros, it happened. Today we're going to dive into how Vandy pulled off one of the biggest upsets in college football history. All right, let's get into it. First off, Vanderbilt came into this game as a clear underdog. I mean, we're talking about Alabama, a program that's basically a factory for NFL talent. But then you've got Vanderbilt, a school known for more academics than football. Hey, that's why they play the game, right? Vandy came out with something to prove. Their defense, bro, they were on fire. From the first snap, they rattled Alabama's offense, which many people can't do. I mean, Bama's QB looked like he was seeing ghosts out there. Pressure from the D-line, coverage in the secondary, they just never let him settle into a rhythm. Now let's talk about Vandy's offense. They played it smart, bros. They knew they couldn't go toe-to-toe in a shootout. So what did they do? They controlled the clock, they ran the ball, they ate up the time, and they made those Bama defenders grind out on every possession. And when it came down to the passing game, bro, their QB was clutch. He wasn't flashy, but he was efficient. He hit his targets, and when it mattered, especially on third downs. At the key moment, the fourth quarter drive, Vanderbilt was down, the pressure was on, but they marched down to the field like they were the favorite. And then when they punched into the end zone for the lead, I'm telling you, I could hear a collective shock across the country. Now let's talk about the big story here. How did Alabama, the dynasty, fall? Look, I'm not going to lie. Bama did not look like themselves. Penalties, missed tackles, drops passes. They were making mistakes that you don't even see from being coached from some of the best coaches and their coach now. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due, but Vanderbilt didn't flinch. They smelled the blood in the water and they went for the jugular. And you know what, bros? This is why we love sports. It's unpredictable. It's David versus Goliath. Storyline never gets old. One week you're thinking Alabama's going to steamroll everyone like usual, and the next week Vanderbilt flips the script on them. So what does this mean moving forward for Vandy? This could be a programming-defining win. It shows that they can hang with the big boys recruiting. It's going to get a lot easier when you can tell players, yeah, we beat Bama. For Alabama, I don't think this is the end of their dominance, but maybe. But it's definitely a wake-up call. They've got some stuff to clean up. Alabama's coach. This slide. Anyway, bros, that's my breakdown. One of the biggest college football upsets we've seen in years. If you missed the game, we go find those highlights because this was one for the ages. Vanderbilt just showed the world that in college football, anything can happen. All right, bros, that's a wrap on today's episode of Bro Logic. Make sure to hit me up on YouTube and let me know your thoughts on the game. Did Vandy just change the landscape of SEC, or was this a one-time fluke? I want to hear what you think. Until next time, stay logical and stay bro. My dudes, we out.